I'm Amy Keller, your intimacy coach. Today, I'm going to talk about men, porn, and relationships. I am not anti porn, I'm pro men and relationships. And men, I'm going to tell you the truth. Porn is confusing the out of you, literally. And you're not alone. No shame, no blame. I help guys with this almost every day. If you've ever felt frustrated by your own sexual energy, or if you're thinking, I'm so horny, I can't even focus, or if sex feels like a lot of work, it's easier by yourself, or if your partner feels like you're choosing porn over her, you're not doing anything wrong. You've just been rewired. In this video, I'm going to explain how we're biologically wired to connect, but how porn rewires you to disconnect. Stay with me to the end. I'm going to share a strategy and two moves that my clients use to shift from watching to actually experiencing real sexual pleasure and satisfaction. I've blended therapy, tantra, and neuroscience to create real solutions for sex, love, and intimacy because real life connection is emotional, physical, and chemistry. My program, The Intimacy Game Plan, gives you real life skills, transforms you from junior to varsity, roommates to playmates. I've helped thousands of men and couples become real life lovers and partners without therapy, pills, porn, or pressure, and I can help you too. So stay with me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, give your coach a like, and let's get into it. Here's some interesting science. Did you know watching porn programs your sex organ to be your brain? The retina part of your eye is technically an external part of your brain, meaning when you're watching porn, you are taking intense graphic images and programming your sexuality directly to your brain instead of your body. The intensity of the images gives you a rush of adrenaline. That's that rush, hurry hormone. Then you're chasing a hit of dopamine. That's that feel good, ah. But that's immediately followed by a shot of cortisol. That's the stress hormone. This is why you feel angry, irritable, shame, depression, difficulty concentrating, because cortisol literally tells your body to run away. It's a vicious cycle, which is why your sexual energy feels out of control. Your brain doesn't give you satisfaction, your body does. You've unintentionally rewired your brain to turn on to what you're watching, visual stimulation, instead of turning on from actual sexual pleasure, physical stimulation. Porn rewires you to think your way through sex instead of feeling it, which is why so many of my clients feel numb or have to concentrate in order to finish. It's exhausting, it's stressful, and it's very unsatisfying. It can leave you hangry. A lot of guys come to me because their equipment isn't operating or cooperating because of porn. Their wiring is confused. Now, when their body is stimulated, they feel overstimulated and they can't access their porno brain. Their equipment is either unresponsive, as in erectile dysfunction, or they're overly excited, as in premature ejaculation. Because you can't think and feel at the same time, so the brain takes over because it's the brains of the operation. You check out of the action and your brain starts scrolling for the images because it wants that rush, that hit, that shot that it's used to. This is when women tell me, I feel like he checks out and he's using my body instead of being with me. It's not satisfying for either of you. You're not doing it on purpose. You've just been reprogrammed. Most guys have seen porn before they've even held a girl's hand. It makes sense that you think that what you're watching is sex. Porn isn't sex. It's not real life. It's fantasy entertainment. They're performers on a set, following directions. I know this because I've coached them to be better performers on camera. But more importantly, I've coached them to drop the performance off camera so that they can tune in and experience whole body sensual pleasure in their real life relationship. That's vulnerable. That's a real life skill. That's what makes you a great lover and partner. Anyone can fuck. That's procreation. It's biology, baby. But being a great lover isn't about how big you are, how hard you are, or even how hot you are. It's about connection, intimacy, and sharing pleasure with your lover. It's a difference between watching football or being part of the team, being in the action, making the plays, being in it together. That's what makes it satisfying for both of you. That's the shift. Sex isn't in your head. It's a whole body team sport, and you got to get your head in the game. Here's your strategy and 2 moves. My clients start everything with a huddle. That huddle intentionally bypasses the porno brain cycle. You slow the fuck down. You go from checked out to checked in seconds. Then I want you to use a scarf to cover your eyes because it instantly changes your input from visual to physical. In the intimacy game plan, the scarf is your sensual tool. This helps you shift from thinking your way through it to actually experiencing sexual pleasure. Watching is missing the best part. Real pleasure, real connection, and real intimacy. And that's what you're really missing. And that's what I help with. Intimacy is a skill. Connection is the cure for porno brain. And when pleasure is your practice, you look forward to it. Now you have a plan, a strategy, and a coach. Huddle to connect with yourself and each other. Use the scarf to shift your sexual energy from your brain to your body, from thinking to feeling, from fucking to whole body sensual pleasure. This is how you harness your sexual energy and have satisfying sex in your relationship. In the intimacy game plan, I teach you a routine that scientifically transforms you from a watcher to the fucking team captain. So you can lead your team from the braingasm to the real gasm, the super O. Oh, it exists. I teach it in lesson 6. That's called the O zone. Because just like winning the Super Bowl, it's a team effort. And guys, just like fantasy football, you don't have to stop watching to be a team player. Just don't let it replace your real game. The more you show up for your real life pleasure practice, the more self control you'll have over your life, your habits, your sexual energy. And that's confidence. Because real sexual pleasure is the best part of being alive and it's meant to be experienced. And it's the best part of being in a relationship. And the better you get at doing it together, the better it gets. Make sense? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. Has porn ever left you feeling hangry? Or let me know if there's something that you want to know about intimacy. I'll make you a video. Or leave me a heart in your favorite color because I'm Amy Color and I'd love to know that you're here. It's time for real sexual satisfaction and real relationship skills. Porn isn't your teacher. I am. So apply for the intimacy game plan and join my program so that you can be lovers and partners for life. Or get my free download and start huddling tonight. You'll find the links below. Please hit like, subscribe, the notification bell. Stay connected to yourself, each other, and me, and I'll see you soon. Sound good?